If you have ever felt like everyone is quietly making money with AI except you, this is the one video to watch all the way through. By the end, you will have a clear, step-by-step path that takes you from absolute zero to your very first sale in 2026. No hype, no jargon, no fluff, just the plan. Let's go. If you have ever felt like everyone is quietly making money with AI except you, this is the one video to watch all the way through. By the end, you will have a clear, step-by-step path that takes you from absolute zero to your very first sale in 2026. No hype, no jargon, no fluff, just the plan. Let's go. Here is the truth almost nobody tells beginners. AI did not just hand us a pile of shiny new tools. It quietly removed the two things that used to stop normal people cold before they ever started: money and the need for a team. You used to need a real budget, polished skills, and people to hire. Today, one person with a cheap laptop can do the work that used to take an entire company of 10. That is not a small upgrade. That is the shift you are about to put to work. And stay with me right to the end, because step 5 is the exact spot where most people give up, usually 1 inch before the money finally shows up. I am going to show you how to spot that moment and push straight through it. Before the steps, one fast mindset fix, because this single belief decides whether everything else in this video actually works for you or quietly falls apart. AI is not a magic money button, and I need you to delete that idea right now. Anyone selling you a one-click, get-rich overnight scheme is selling you a fantasy, not a business you can stand on. Instead, think of AI as the fastest, cheapest assistant alive. It does not do the thinking for you, and it does not replace the work. It removes the slow, boring, repetitive parts, so you move 10 times faster than you ever could alone. So, your real job is simple to say. Point that tireless assistant at a real problem that real people will happily pay to solve. Do exactly that, and the money quietly follows. So let's find your lane first. And no, you are not too late, so kill that excuse too. We are still in the very first chapter of all this. The people who start now are the exact ones who will look like seasoned experts just 12 months from today. Step 1. Pick your lane. There are 3 proven ways that beginners actually make money with AI in 2026, and here is the relief. You only need to pick one of them to begin. Lane 1 is content. You create faceless videos, posts, or a whole channel, and you earn from views, from sponsors down the line, and from the products you naturally point your audience toward. Lane 2 is digital products. You take useful knowledge and package it into guides, templates, or simple tools, then sell that exact same thing again and again, even while you are asleep. Lane 3 is services. You use AI to deliver writing, design, or video editing for busy businesses, and you do it faster and cheaper than almost anyone competing against you for that work. Here is how to choose in 10 seconds. Want passive income? Lean toward products. Want fast cash this month? Lean toward services. Want reach and long-term freedom? Lean toward content. And honestly, most people, including me, end up combining all 3 over time. Step 2. Build a tiny skill stack. And before you panic, no, you do not go back to school for this. You learn just 3 simple skills, and every single one of them is completely free to pick up. Skill 1 is prompting. That just means learning to ask AI clearly. Tell it who you are, exactly what you want, and who it is for. That one small habit quietly changes the quality of everything you make downstream. Skill 2 is creating. That is turning raw AI output into something real that exists in the world. A finished video, a clean guide, a simple design. And remember this forever: done beats perfect every single time. Skill 3 is selling, which is far gentler than it sounds. It just means pointing the right people toward the thing you made. And the genuinely easy way to do that is coming up in step 4, so keep watching. And here is the relief. You do not have to master these 3 before you start. You actually learn them by doing the very next steps. So let's stop preparing and go make something real. Step 3. Create your first asset. An asset is simply anything that can earn money for you, a video or a product. So let's quickly build both, and I will keep it dead simple. If you picked content, here is your first faceless video in 4 clean moves: script, voice, visuals, and captions. And you can do all 4 of them with free AI tools you already have access to today. Ask AI for a short script on one genuinely helpful topic. Turn that script into a natural-sounding voice over with a free tool. Drop in simple stock clips that match the words. Add bold captions on top. That is a complete faceless video, start to finish. If you picked products instead, here is your first one. Choose a problem you have already solved in your own life. Ask AI to outline a short guide that fixes it. Edit that draft in your own honest voice. Design a clean cover, and just like that, it is done. Notice the quiet pattern under both of those. You are not inventing anything out of thin air, and you never have to. You are simply packaging what already exists into something more useful and easier to follow. That, right there, is the entire game. And here is the open loop I promised you at the start. Making the asset is actually the easy part. Getting real eyes on it is where the money truly lives. And that is exactly what we cover next. Step 4. Put it in front of people. A brilliant product that nobody ever sees makes exactly $0 every time. So distribution is not some optional extra you bolt on later. Distribution is the business. The fastest free traffic in 2026 by a mile is short video. One phone, one clear idea, posted to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels all at the same time, from the same upload. Here is the exact format that wins right now. A specific number, a clear result, and a zero-cost promise. 3 AI side hustles, you can start with nothing. People physically stop their thumb mid-scroll for a hook like that. And every single short you post should do just one quiet job. It points people toward your channel, your free guide, or your product. Helpful content sits on top. Your offer sits underneath, every time. Also, always give people a reason to step closer. A free guide that solves one real problem turns a random, forgetful viewer into someone on your email list who actually knows and trusts you. Post consistently like that for just a few weeks, and at some point, something clicks. One video quietly takes off, and suddenly complete strangers are finding you every single day on autopilot. That is the moment this whole thing starts to feel fun. Step 5. Your first $100. This is the exact step I told you to stay for, because this is where most people quietly quit, standing one single inch away from gold. Here is why they quit, and watch for it in yourself. The first weeks feel quiet. Few views, no sales, crickets. It feels broken and pointless. But it is not broken. It is completely normal. Every single creator you admire started in that exact silence. And the math is far simpler than your fear makes it look. One $10 product, 10 buyers. And that is your first $100. Just 10 people. You can absolutely reach 10 people. You probably already know more than that. So your only real job in this phase is reps. Keep posting. Keep pointing people toward your offer. And keep sharpening that first line, your hook. Quietly, volume plus time beats raw talent almost every time. And that first 100 is honestly not really about the $100. It is proof. Hard proof that a total stranger will hand you money for something you made. And once you truly have that proof, something permanently shifts inside your head. Step 6. Turn the whole thing into a system, so it runs quietly in the background without you having to babysit it every single day. Start by batching your work. Write a whole week of scripts in one focused sitting. Record all of those voices in the next one. Now you are days ahead of yourself. And you never have to scramble for an idea again. Then automate your posting. A simple free scheduler can drip your content out into the world while you are at your day job or fast asleep in bed. The little machine just keeps running without you. Then stack your offers, one on top of the other. A free guide brings people in the door. A small product earns that first easy sale. A bigger product or a bundle earns the most. One audience, many genuine ways to help them. And this, right here, is exactly how one single person builds something that looks and feels like a whole company. Not by grinding more hours into the ground, but by building quiet systems that keep working while they rest. All right, let's turn everything we just covered into a simple plan you can actually start tomorrow morning. 30 days, 4 weeks, and just one clear focus for each week. No overwhelm, no chaos. Week 1. Pick your lane and learn to prompt properly. Then make exactly one asset. Just one. Done. And not perfect. Perfect is the enemy this week. Week 2. Post short videos every day and point every single one of them back at your offer. Get your reps in and watch closely to see which hooks actually make people stop and stay. Week 3. Now double down hard on whatever clearly worked. Make more of your single best video. Improve your product using the real feedback and questions you got from real people. Week 4. Set up your simple system. Batch your content, schedule it out, and stack one more offer on top. By the end of this week, the engine quietly runs without you pushing it. Do that, and in just 30 days, you are no longer someone who merely hopes to make money with AI someday. You are someone who actually owns a real, running engine for it. And that is a completely different identity. So let's recap the whole path in one breath. Pick a lane. Build 3 free skills. Make 1 asset. Distribute it hard with short video. Earn your first 100, then systemize it. That, start to finish, is the entire roadmap. If this finally gave you a clear path instead of more noise, subscribe and join the Content Architect, where I break this exact process down, step by step, every single week with no fluff. And to make starting genuinely simple, grab the free AI Income Starter Guide linked right below this video. It is the exact starting point for everything we just walked through together. So here is your one and only job for today. Do not try to do all 6 steps at once. You will freeze. Just pick your lane and make one small thing this week. That first quiet move is the whole thing. Start today. Subscribe and join the Content Architect. Grab the free AI Income Starter Guide below, then pick your lane and make one thing this week. Start today.